Imagine standing in a crowd, watching a man get shot, and then deciding to say absolutely nothing. Not out of fear, not out of confusion, but because, deep down, you thought he deserved it. Skidmore, Missouri, July 10th, 1981. A small, quiet town, the kind of place where everybody knows everybody, where nothing ever really happens, until the day everything happened. It was broad daylight, a busy street, dozens of people standing right there. A man named Ken Rex McElroy was sitting in his truck, and then 2 gunshots. He was dead before anyone could blink. Now here's where it gets strange. No one ran. No one screamed for help. No one called the police. And when investigators finally arrived and looked those witnesses dead in the eye, every single one said the same thing. I didn't see anything. See, Ken Rex McElroy wasn't just some random victim. For years, this man had terrorized Skidmore. Theft, assault, intimidation. He shot a neighbor and left him for dead. He harassed a local grocer, an elderly man, until the whole town lived in fear. And every time the law tried to stop him, he walked. Witnesses recanted. Evidence disappeared. He hired good lawyers, and he always walked. By 1981, Ken Rex McElroy had been charged with over 20 felonies and convicted of almost none. The morning he was killed, the town had actually held a meeting, a formal, public meeting, about what to do about McElroy. He showed up anyway, walked right in, daring them. And hours later, he was dead in his truck on the main street of town. Investigators were baffled. How do you have dozens of witnesses and zero testimony? They interviewed everyone. They pushed. They pressured. But Skidmore had made a decision, not with words, but with silence. An entire town building a wall that no detective could break through. 2 men were eventually named as suspects. Neither was ever charged. The case remains officially unsolved. To this day. No arrest, no trial, no justice. At least, not the legal kind. Some call it vigilantism. Some call it desperation. Some call it the only option a town had left. But here's the question that'll keep you up at night. If an entire town watches a man die, and every single person stays silent, did a murder even happen? Or was it just a community finally taking out the trash? The truth is buried in Skidmore, and no one there is ever going to dig it up. If this story gave you chills, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Because trust me, this is just the beginning.